Okay, so looking at November 2017 YouTube Pagan Challenge. So, what kind of pagans were your ancestors? That's question 45. November is 45 to 48, by the way. So, I actually don't know anything about my ancestors, so I can't fully answer this question because I don't know what kind of if there were any kind of pagans in my family. So, or my ancestors. So, I do know my parents were brought up in a Christian household, like a good majority of people. So I don't know anything about the them or my ancestors. So I bet there are a lot of people that can go totally in depth with this question, but I can't. So, and there are people like that, like in my situation, so I can't answer that question for this month. 46. Using other languages and alphabets for magical purposes. I don't use any alphabets. I've been thinking of bringing in German. I want to get back into speaking and communicating in German. If you were to give me a book that was German, I could read it, but I couldn't fully translate it. So me getting back into it, because my German's rusty. So I would like to bring, I know that's I have a feeling that this is sounding odd, but I do want to bring the German language into my magical practice. For some reason, I do. It's just getting back into the swing of German. So I know people are likely already set up with their own alphabet. From day one, they likely learned alphabet. Some people, or if they already know another language, they've likely brought that into it, possibly. Or if a god or goddess was from a certain country, they could have likely brought in a certain poem or ritual or whatever from that. But I want to bring that in, but I haven't fully brought it in. 47. How important is magic to your life? How would it be different if you never used magic? To me, magic is lighting candles, and me not lighting candles wouldn't have the same effect. I likely would never be getting candles for that. And the importance of trying to drink at least 1 cup of tea a day is becoming spiritual for me. And I want to have that, for me, light that candle, put my diffuser on, incense, having that source of light, heat, and its connection to Bridget, and the importance of music, to me, listening to music, whether it's Bryan Adams or instrumental or a musical number, has that connection of yeah, I enjoy the music, but depending on what song I put on, has almost that spiritual connection. And for me, over the past few years, having that spiritual connection is more and more starting more and more to be important. And not having it, I would be possibly even lazier than I am right now. I wouldn't be doing YouTube videos or my blog for so or like I wouldn't be updating, or I wouldn't be putting as many blog posts or videos online, or having found Amino, or finding this great community and having a connection. Even right now, it's not many people watching it, but hopefully this will get to more people. And I'm just seeing myself in my camcorder right now. Anyway, so there is more like importance for me to have that. So, and 48, how would your path be different if you lived on another planet, such as a Mars colony? Well, I likely wouldn't be allowed my candles or incense, for one, because that would kind of we would be living like under like domes or something, and the air circulation would kind of suck if I lighted like candles, like physical candles, not the battery operated once. And yeah, I could use, yeah, I have used battery operated candles, but sometimes the physical ones are more effective. But the battery operated, if you have the same intent, the battery operated ones can have the same effect. But for me, sometimes I have to have that physical strike of the match, lighting it, seeing it. And since like me and my dad wouldn't last much on like a Mars colony, and like sitting in my backyard here, I would have to have this, and you wouldn't get that same thisness on like say a Mars colony. Or like if there was say another planet, like with the same kind of like Earth situation, and set up as, okay, we're not doing as much worse shiz here than on Earth. I could possibly do it. Yeah, so having tarot cards and like having new ones kind of thing, and connecting online and all that. So there would have to be that kind of thing for like my practice to kind of work. Yeah, I'm solitary, but it's nice to have that interaction, say on YouTube, blog, Amino kind of thing, and having access to books. So that's kind of me. So November 2017 YouTube Pagan Challenge.